Dog, I can't wait. Okay, that's the thing. Fucking with no BGM playing, I can't. Yeah, you already know how I'm not one of those streamers who can wait like 15 minutes from a starting soon screen to actually begin streaming. But like on the Switch especially. Fuck! I forgot to change the info. Damn it! I was gonna name the streamer, the stream. No one actually wants a new FZero game, but I don't think it updates. Shit. Piss and poo. What am I playing? FZero. FZero. I'll just go with, in general, FZero. Done, but it won't actually update. Ah, well. Boy, it's warm. I'm nobody. We'll see. Now, well, I'm excited to see if I'm wrong. Because I've never played an FZero game. And I was looking at I'm on the eShop here. This is the GameCube eShop that comes with the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, fancy. And I was like, what do we got going on here? And I was like, oh, F-Zero. Let's see if that's any good. And if it's not any good, then we could switch to doing something else. So I've never interacted with F-Zero before. The most I've interacted with F-Zero is I've played Smash and Captain Falcon's and that. I feel awfully humongous. Hang on, let me kind of squidge myself. Yeah. There we go. And I feel out of the way now. Alright. There's plenty of free space. Yeah, that's fine. Oh boy, my name? Okay, hang on. T-L-M-N-O-P-W. I hate things being alphabetically ordered. It's always a pain. I feel like I can never go through it quickly, and it's annoying because it's the most efficient way to order things. And I feel a fool every time. End. Yes. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm always like, I have to be like LMNOPQRS, and then I feel like I just name everything the same thing anyway. So yeah, and then I'm like looking through a million N's in my like folders, and I'm like, where are you? Where's the thing? So let's play F-Zero and see if it's any good, and see if we actually want a new F-Zero game. Customize. Do I gotta put him in fancy outfits? What? Yeah. Great. No data. Create and register original machine. Fuck yes. We're making mechs. You know, I think, I'm not into mechs, but I want to play a game where you get to make your own mech. Funny swallow? We can't. We can't call it that. Honey. No. How do I move over? Oh my gosh, you can choose a different racer? Why would I choose? Who do we got? We got, oh, they don't have names. We got Captain Falcon, a less handsome guy. I recognize him. An alien, and still the captain. Alright. We don't have anything we can customize this thing with, so we'll just back out and let's just do a race. We'll start there, and then we'll make our own super mech. No, do it. Let's just enter a Grand Prix. No, a story. We'll do the story. Let's see what the story is. Do I have you guys way too big? Hang on, let me make sure chat's not gonna be a problem. You'll be fine. In a bit of an inconvenient place. I'll actually put you over there, and I'll actually make you tiny. Great. Let's see. Black Shadow failed in his last bid to win the Grand Prix and has now incurred the wrath of an evil villain. Oh, I thought there was gonna be more to that story. Maybe Biorex is unlockable. Maybe that's the deal. No, I'm gonna put you guys back down here. Okay. We're racing. We're being cool guys. Oh no! Oh, not the one in the Shadow the Hedgehog vehicle. Oh my god, he's dead! No, he's alive. He's okay. Oh, he doesn't look like a good guy though. Wait, I can't. The dialogue's so quiet.
You know the price of failure. Yes, yes, I can win.
This is impossible. I've cranked the audio, and I can't hear that. Well, I think what they said is, wait, don't leave me. I was like, no, we're over. I never really loved you. And that's the story. Alright, Captain Falcon trains. Craving another title, Falcon has trained tirelessly at his base. Rock and roll. Let's jump into it. Everyone's so hip in this universe. Oh, wait, Falcon, what happened? Everyone's just really wide in this game, it seems. Oh no, he's okay. He just looked wide at a distance. Leader of the BS organization. And what does BS stand for? It's fucking double cheeked up. Captain Falcon. Double cheeked up on a Monday afternoon. Why is he so thick? Presumably Black Shadow. Oh, that does make sense. Alright, here's hoping it tells me how to play. Get all the capsules on the track and finish within 80 seconds. We'll have to go into the settings to see if we can turn on, subtitles. Either that or I just keep making up the plot as we go. Which might be more fun, if I'm being honest. This whole game is so... there's just a lot of fellas in it. A lot of wide fellas. Alright, okay. Okay, great. Man, the controls are slippy dippy, is how I'm gonna describe it. I feel like I nudge the control stick and I go miles away. Shit. Fuck. I wish it didn't tell me okay every time. The okays are just kinda in my way, you know? So we got a little bit of story about Black Shadow Man. But I feel like I still don't know anything about who we're playing as. Parentheses, Captain Falcon. We seem to have some Captain Falcon fans in chat. Can anybody give me some fun factoids about the Captain that I might not already know? Oh shit, I'm timed. Hang on, I need to lock in. I need to pick up more capsules. I'm focusing too much on going fast. Mission failed. Oh shit. This game might be too hard for me. Let's retry. I don't prefer less thick gentlemen. I'm just surprised by the amount of thick gentlemen. Do I need to hold A? Yes. I'm focusing not well. Genuinely, I'm letting go of the gas so I can aim better. Booster, okay, great, cool. I feel like we're doing much better this time. Shit. I have to get that one next time around. I've got as many as I did last time. If I fail this again, I'm gonna be really embarrassed, by the way. Just letting everybody know that if I fail this again, We're all gonna pretend like it didn't happen. I just need 5 more. Incredibly doable. No, 4 more. I'm bad at counting. I'm an entertainer, not a mathematician. Get that one. Okay, great. We got enough. Now we can just... Oh, fuck, I forgot about the time! I was going so slowly! Hang on. Do it, come on! Okay. Success. I know jack nothing about this guy, so don't look at me. Story. Goro, the vengeful samurai, has arrived. You can purchase it at the shop, okay? Alright, Falcon drives around. Being a cool guy. Oh. Then he gets onto Facebook. But he doesn't have any new friends. Everyone's too distracted by Batman being evil. Well, this won't do. I need my friendship following count to go up. Better go race Batman so I can get more friends. Is that it? What is that the whole story? Did I oh or do I need to play it on hard? I barely won it on normal. Let's go back. Let's just go back. Let's do a Grand Prix. Hello, what's happening? Gotta be honest. I don't really know. Let's just do a Grand Prix. We'll do the Ruby Cup, sure. It's the first one. We can play as... Okay, we got Captain Falcon, Dr. Stewart, Pico, and Samurai Goro. There's so many cars and guides. Let's just play as good old Captain Falcon. I like that guy. We're seeing if this game sucks. It's true. That's kind of the long and short of stream today. And if the game sucks too much, then we'll do something else. Mute City! Hey, I recognize that. That's a level in, Smash Bros. Twist Road. Why would they... Maybe this will be better now that I'm not picking up capsules and I'm just racing. Maybe I'm actually gonna be a god tier at this game. We'll see. Wait, hang on, is that fucking James McLeod? Hang on, at first place. Welcome, new person. I'll have to read your comment in a moment. I gotta focus a little bit on the race. But that's Fox. Is that his name, James? That's Fox's dad. That's Fox's dad. That's a Fox man. I didn't know he was in this game. Oh no, Captain Falcon has competition for most handsome member of the cast. Oh, it's Cereza. I had to make a new account. Oh no! Well, welcome. I'm excited to read when your new name is. And here's hoping I'll be able to remember it. I'm 12? No, I'm moving up. Just don't hit the walls, idiot. Fucking numbnuts. That's me. I'm numbnuts. Did you guys see the gigantic moon last night? I can only assume that was everyone could see it. Like, it's not... Phases of the moon aren't dependent on locale, I don't think. It's humongous. It was gigantic. So, it was awesome. And tonight you should wander outside and see if you can get a good look at the moon. And I feel like there's... What can I do? There's nothing I just hold A and hope I go fast. I don't understand how I can be quicker than anybody. I don't... How can I pass anybody? It feels like there's no items, there's no... Oh, I just found a more efficient way to turn, though. Oh, it's Cereza. Oh, okay, it's still Cereza. I had to make a new account because I lost everything when I had to reset my phone. Damn! Oh, well, that's okay. Am I too loud? Don't be afraid to let me know. Twiins disparages herself much too often. Yes, it's far easier that way. Look at that man dressed up as Reptar at 6th. Him right there. Do you see him? Basically, you have to use the boosts and angle the corners. Oh, it was cloudy and raining. Damn. Is this like an off-brand Mario Kart? It's FZero. this a Nintendo staple important enough that it got itself into Smash Bros. So, if anything, it's actually the precursor to... Yeah, that I guess. The precursor to Mario. It is scary to look out windows at night, isn't it? I don't like doing it. Look, we got another handsome guy. That looks like Kaiji's friend at 3rd place right now. That's Kaiji's friend that dies. They all do. Okay, hang on. I found a better way to like handle. The shoulder buttons are your friends in this game. No one else's though. Jesus Christ. I'm doing really bad. Is the game bad or am I just bad? I'm playing on novice and everything. This is impossible. No wonder no one wants a new FZero game. I stand by it. I stand by it so far. And maybe this game will prove me wrong. We don't want a new FZero game. We all just want to have sex with Captain Falcon. It's the truth. We all do. 100% of people do. Parentheses, barring asexuals. But like, other than that, everyone is Captain Falcon sexual. And we all just want to have sex with the captain. We don't want a new race game. We just want him. We want him with a shirt off. And don't even try to look me in the eye and tell me that's wrong. I do get the impression this game would be more fun in an arcade if I had like a setup. Why are you talking about fucking Captain Falcon? Why wouldn't I be? I'm playing FZero. Hello. Hadoy. You're not wrong. Exactly. I'm not doing well. This game feels impossible to get 1st place in. Maybe we're just used to Mario Kart and the item selections. I just feel like the races are really fast. Like, they're over, like, super quick. And, like, I feel like it's impossible for me to get ahead of my opponents. You know, like, it's like everyone else is faster than me, no matter what I do. It's goofy to control. It's really easy to kind of end up scrudging yourself against the wall, which is unhelpful. But it's also really hard to get to the little boost sections that are like tiny and just difficult to hit consistently. It's successfully conveying an overall speed and it moves smoothly, but it's just like, it feels like we're on like space vehicles, you know, kind of like if you've ever played Sonic Air Riders, how turning also like movement feels really like hugity spugity, like you're on air, you know, because like, you know, they're hoverboards. Hover vehicles, I don't know, like the lack of like a consistent traction is successfully being conveyed, but it comes at the cost of having like, it just feels like I have no control, and all I can do is hold the A button and kind of just hope somebody else runs into the wall. And that's sort of it. Like, it feels like I have no control over where I actually place. We all move at the same speed and there's no technique you can employ to pass others. This track doesn't even have, it's got like one booster section as well, and I don't know, I guess I just gotta turn better, but I don't know, even at novice, the NPCs are quite good at making sure they don't run into walls, you know? Meanwhile, I'm doing that shit. No matter how hard I try to recorrect, I just go flying around. I'm not surprised that this didn't pick up more, just because... Like, oh, how do you play this? Oh, you just hold A. How do you win? I don't know, you don't? You're never the first one off the mark. Even if I started out in first place, I feel like I wouldn't stay there. Everyone else just feels faster than me. It's a cute little world I wish I was exploring. In a world where Star Fox got its infamous game where instead of doing airship battles, they put Fox on land and he had to run around with a dinosaur for a little bit there. I feel like Captain Falcon should have gotten that. Hugity spugity is a technical term. Exactly. It was before its time, where people developed a masochistic streak a decade later with the Souls-like. What are you referring to? Is this the bridge? Is FZero the bridge between normal people and masochism? Is that what you're trying to convey? In which case, that means I need to find more fellas who are into... that one's just a wolf! That's wolf! There's a wolf! There's a wolf on that second place! Look at him! Hang on, I just like seeing the guys in this game more than anything else. Oh, shit. Yeah, nah. This game ain't that good. But I like all the characters. They're fun. There's a lot more of them than I think I saw a fucking papyrus for a second there. Who is my rival? Is it fucking Gojo or whatever his name was? The samurai? You go faster if you don't turn. Yeah, this would definitely be more fun in an arcade. With an actual control stick and everything. I was doing really well. How did I land at position 30? What happened? I hit a wall 4 times and might as well just flew off into cyberspace back there. The lights are pretty. It's a nice looking game. What a shame that nice looking doesn't mean fun. Oh, I'm climbing. Hang on. Oh, nope, I'm falling again. The climb was never real. Shit, dude. That's Meta Knight at first place. Do you see? That's Meta Knight. You can't even— there's Papyrus! Do you see him? Just keep your eyes on the fellas on the left over there, and that's where you'll get the most fun, I think. Christ alive. I don't know what just happened. I crashed my way into 25th place. Oh, that's Black Shadow. Oh, I see. Just need to relentlessly practice these maps until you can hit every boost and slide through every corner. You know, back in 2002 when this game came out or whatever, what else are you gonna spend your time doing, you know? Yeah, the number at the top is my position out of 30. Welly, well. I doubt we're gonna make it into the, winner's circle, but we got one more race here. Let's see how that goes. Show me your moves. Captain Falcon's a lot quieter than I thought he'd be. He's one of the chattier Smash Bros. Characters. That's for sure. Oh, right, I can hit A. I don't need to watch the whole little movie. Okay. That's Zoidberg, up at the top. You see him. Oh my god. That was cheating. I was in second, and then I got airborne. I flew. Just appreciating the scenery at this point. Cute little track, this one is. I like how much airtime you can get here. I think jumps are fun in a hover vehicle. That section's bullshit. Absolute baloney right there. Look at that monkey. Look at that Super Saiyan at 6th place on the left there. Oh, he got replaced. Got replaced with Papyrus, it looks like. Oh, you know what I just learned? Driving over the dirt. My rival actually seems to be a woman. And she's in 1st place, it seems. I think that's a woman. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I doubt I'm going to beat my rival. Ah, well, whoops, I was, where am I? I was looking in the distance. You know, I've never been excellent at racing games, I'll admit it. This one just doesn't seem very beginner friendly, if I may be so honest. Oh, why didn't you have a railing there, huh? Maybe she's near you in the score rankings rather than the plot. Maybe. Alright, let's not die this time. The computers turn with perfect accuracy. This is bogus. That's the corner where I died last time. I'll have to make sure I keep my eye on that. My only plan for this one is not fall off the edge. Whatever place I get, whatever. I'm not gonna win the race anyway. But as long as I don't plummet again, I'll be fine. What the heck? That sounded like someone just got shot. Do other people get weapons? Or did somebody's fucking engine backfire? Whoa, 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 whoa. We're doing... I can't grasp who's in 3rd right now. I can't figure out what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? Just it looks like the Thing, like from the Fantastic Four, holding up his fist like he's going, it's clobbering time, and he's about to clobber the cameraman. That's how I perceive that rock character over there. Fun little Rorschach test, I guess. Am I getting better? I don't know. Am I getting better or did I stop caring? Alright. I can't let myself get complacent just yet. I can still easily fall off the map. I actually don't understand how I fell off last time. I feel like I got airborne somewhere where I shouldn't have gotten airborne. Maybe I just turned weirdly. Man, you fuck up once and you drop like 8 whole places. Wowie wow. Alright, almost there. This might actually be my best placing race so far, which is kind of hilarious in its own special way. 4th place! Oh yeah! What about Uma Musume? I do not have that on my PC. I only have it on my iPad, and I have no way of streaming my iPad. Single digits, hell yeah. Oh no, my air conditioner. Here. Let me give you guys something fun to look at. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna hang out with Captain Falcon for a second. I'm actually gonna refill my air conditioner, because I need some water. So you can enjoy this exciting music, while you get gander at the captain and I chit-chatting. I'll be back in just a moment. I'm almost done, don't worry. Okay, that should be good for right now. What happened? What did I walk in on? I lost a race. Alright. So let's, hang on. Nope. Well, hang on. Yeah, just put everything back. Okay. Swell, cool, grand, awesome, excellent. I'll just back up here, hang on. Okay. Alright, Falcon. How'd we do? We ranked at 4 in that race, and overall, we got 8th place. Could be a lot worse. Hello, Scarlet Siren, welcome. I hope the stream title doesn't mislead you. We're playing FZero. But this game kind of blows. I don't know how long I'll be playing FZero, I gotta be honest. I didn't spend much time with this one, but the N64, FZero, there were special abilities for each racer, including damaging others. Oh, fascinating. Now, I knew what I signed up for. Rank 8th, 62 points. Thanks for playing. Thanks for having me, Captain. I acquired 7 tickets. New parts have arrived for Valiant Jaguar. Oh. What do I do with tickets? I've listened to enough of the Ruby podcast to know the chaos we get up to here. Oh, you haven't been around for quite a while. I don't talk about that show anymore. Customize. Let's see if this is what I can use tickets on. Oh, these are whole dang vehicles. Are these the racers in them? Are these their names? Like White Cat or is a Red Gazelle? No, that's gotta be the name of the car. Surely. Look at these guys. Look at him! That's just Fox McCloud's dad. That's a monkey. That guy's dressed as Reptar. That's papyrus. That's just wolf. This is the one I can't grasp. I can't figure out this guy. That guy looks like a Dragon Ball villain. Wowie wow. Okay, I don't want those. I want custom parts, I think. That one. Cool. I only have so many tickets right now. Firewolf, that sounds cool. Skyhorse, that sounds cool. Moon Snail, that sounds cool. Yeah, we'll roll with that for right now. Items, what do these do? I don't have enough tickets for that. Okay, let's, make my own machine? Question marks. Yeah. That show, Twiins sneers in disgust. Let's roll with, Firewolf here. And, Moon Snail. Yeah, well, we'll stay as Captain Falcon. Okay, great. There we go. Enter. Yes. Save. Perfect. My vehicle. Why is it all stuck being that ugly color green? I don't know. It looks... That's a water vehicle. I made a submarine. Oh, I can make my own emblem. Oh. Hang on, what are all these tools we've got? Draw a circle, erase, draw. Okay, okay. Our pixel is awfully large. We're really stuck at large point illustrations here, huh? Alright. Let's make something cool. Okay. And no, it's not going to be a penis. Even though that would be funny. Okay, now I need this one to be even. I can't guarantee that they are even. I gotta be honest. They look pretty even. Okay. Oh, I can make my size bigger and smaller. That's excellent. That's grand to know. How do I change my color though? Oh, ho ho! Alright, now. Great. We're doing art. It's now an art stream. That doesn't feel particularly even. That's okay. They don't need to be even. We're making some eyelashes. Oh, we'll clean that up, don't worry. Pretty, just like me. Gasp, art. Nothing is even, because that's just how it's gonna be. Oh, I'll clean that up too, don't worry. Twiins ever modest. If I were more modest, I'd be boring, wouldn't I? Oh, I'm nothing special. Shut up. Fishing for compliments, ass. Never seen eyes look so much like computer chip things. Well, I mean, we're working on the GameCube. It's gotta be a little retro. Alright. And now... Hang on. I'm focusing. You know how art can be. Even in crappy pixel art form. It just be how it is. I'm really good at this part of the game. The racing not so much, but Captain Falcon can hire me to be his emblem creator. Hell yeah, and now I need... There we go. Well, if you wanted compliments, Twins, all you needed to do was show up. Oh, golly. That is not true. Hang on, I'm making things. Would this work as... It's a pretty ugly shadow color, but it is what it is. Great! There we go! It's me! Yay! Twins, live, audience, ooh, ah! Perfect, I've done it. And now, save. Somewhere I can save. Somehow I can save my Arto. Save! Save the picture! Okay, okay. Save emblem. Yippee, I did it. Cool. Yes. Can I put that on my car? Oh, I could change the color and I can attach an emblem. Okay, hang on. We've unlocked. Okay, hang on. So I want... What part is this? It's the arms. We'll make the arms here black. They're a little bluey there. Hell yeah. Good. And then for the cockpit, we'll make this purple. So we gotta crank our red, we gotta get rid of our green, and we gotta get some blue in there. Oh, fuck yeah, what a pretty color. Oh yeah. And then the booster parts we'll make red. Red, red. This is my first time actually making it to a twin stream live, so literally, yes, lol. And then, she's a delight. If you don't believe me, she'll tell you herself. Red! Ooh, yeah! Look, now it looks like me! Wow! Coolio. Perfect. No, hang on. Yeah, just save. Why do you have to ask me 3 times to save? I know. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's attach an emblem. Where are we attaching these emblems? Yeah, the Skyhorse parts. It'll look the best. Where are mine? Where's my emblem? I made a whole dang emblem. Ho ho ho! What? Oh. Hang on. This is crazy. This is a crazy way to do it. Hang on. I'm trying to remember where X and Y would be. Okay. Great. That's really swell. Okay, perfect. And now let's see if we're smart enough that we can also attach it to the other arm there. Eh. Alright, and then... oh shit, hang on. I'm focusing so hard, you don't even know. Okay. They're not super duper even, but that's pretty fly, if you ask me. Wow, pretty cool. You know what? This game's alright. Yep. Yes, you can save again. Thank you for asking me so many times, Captain. In my head, it's Captain Falcon every time, being like, is this okay? Is this okay? Or is this okay? Let's do a race with my cool car. No, not practice. We don't need no practice. Grand Prix. Sapphire Cup. Can I not use my car? Where's my car? I want to use my car. Oh, load garage. Eee! Great. Who's excited to watch me lose another race? Blue Highway, I recognize this from Smash Bros. I think your car has 0 speed. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna look so cool though. Look at how cool I am. I'm the coolest person here. Everyone else is like eyeballing up my vehicle, being like, look at how cool hers is though. That sick nasty emblem she's got? Dude. That's the we gotta get Captain Falcon's emblem artist on our team. He's got the girl with all the coolest ideas. Even though he can't drive for shit. Alright, let's not completely rubber band myself around the corners this time. Great! I feel like I handled that much better this time. Oh wait, that wasn't the corner problem area. I fucked up this much on what is effectively a straightaway. Well, that one turn is a real bastard, though. I gotta give myself that. This level is the loser newbie like call out level. Like, are you a loser newbie? You're gonna struggle here. This is how they weed you out. I even was like, I want to pay attention to the hard part, and I forgot. Forgot to look at the map. Look at how cool that car is, though. God damn. The Luigi circuit. There've been at least 3 different Captain Falcons? It's not just the same guy every time? What? That's crazy. That doesn't feel right. How much is 1,047 kilograms? Because that is apparently... Rob! Did you all see the giant Rob? Because that's apparently how much my vehicle weighs. First place. We better enjoy it while it lasts. Man, what an ugly level. This looks like Thundercats. No, not Thundercats. Oh, man. I don't know if I remember what it's called. It was like Junkyard Cat Guys. Where they, it was two cat dudes. I want to say one of their names was T-Bone. And, like, they were, like, mechanics. And they made... I don't think they made mechs. I think they worked on airplanes and stuff. And they lived in a cat city. Everybody was cats. Golly. I don't know if any of you would know what this is, though. It was pretty niche, even back then. Like, it wasn't the most popular of cartoons. That's the vibe this good. That whole cartoon looked like this color palette. It was always this muddy, ruddy sunset sky filled with clouds. It's also kind of It's also kind of giving. Everybody was cats. The musical Cats? No. It was a cartoon. It was a cartoon about cats from like the 90s, 2000s-ish. Golly. I don't know if I would be able to Google it. Maybe after this race. It's also sort of giving Sonic Underground a more relevant cartoon, perhaps. I feel like people are aware of Sonic Underground to some degree, at least. That cartoon, I've talked about it before. I think it's great in its own special little way. All the Sonic cartoons are kind of ass, but great in their own special little way. And Sonic Underground, I own 3 or 4 DVDs of the cartoon. So I've got like, each DVD's got like 4 episodes, so I've got 12 to 16 episodes, which is nearly the whole thing, gotta be honest. And having seen all those episodes, I can say with confidence that there's one good episode. The rest are kind of ass. The trick is, the one good episode was a bonus, like feature on a VHS we had growing up for the Zelda cartoon. Excuse me, princess. That one. We had a VHS for that. I think it only had 3 episodes. It was hilarious. I loved the Zelda cartoon. It's so fun. It's so good. What a total, like, chode of a Link, but he was exactly what cartoons like that were like, you know? A product of its time, and super fun. It was really funny. It had good, good action and stuff in it. And on that VHS, it also had the credits sequence for the Mario cartoon. So take one step, and then again, come on, let's go and do the Mario, that one. So we could watch that, and then after that played, it would play one episode of Sonic Underground. And it's the one good episode from Sonic Underground, and so it tricked me into liking Sonic Underground. I don't know what the episode's called. I can tell you what happens in it, though. Bad guys have like a ray. They've obtained like a device that can turn people into babies, and they plan on using it against the hedgehogs. So, because if they're babies, they won't be able to fight back, kind of a deal. Shenanigans ensue. The hedgehogs win using the power of playing their instruments, because it was the 90s and also it was made in France. And then they beat the bad guys. And it had the one good song. Every episode has a song because they play instruments because it was the 90s. And it had the one good song. Every other episode has a song, and they're just not as good as the 411 one. So if you're ever bored, first up, look up the Sonic Underground theme song, because it's excellent. This is a long race. That was a long track there. Look up the Sonic Underground theme song. Because it rules. It slaps the shit out of my hands. And then, falling is instant death. And then look up Sonic Underground 411, and you'll have a great time hearing the one good song in the game. In the show, in the cartoon. It was SWAT Cats! Overhyping, I'm so proud of you. It was SWAT Cats. You should all also Google SWAT Cats. That's what that level looks like. I love Cupcake Demon very accurately, with a handful of question marks, evoking the what the fuck are you talking about? Because I really went on a full tangent there. Kind of like the villain's plot from Sky High. Yes, another excellent movie. By the way, Sky High, 10 out of 10. Oh, it looks like we're going in a baby park next. That's fun. But yeah, Sky High is really swell. So you should all check out Sky High if you haven't. Look at this, there's greenery in this world? I thought it was all just cities and dumps. This is a pretty locale. I want Captain Falcon to take me on a date in this forest, and we're gonna have a picnic by the river. Look at how pretty this location is! I like this game more the more I play it. Which I guess is a good thing. I'm not good at it, but I'm enjoying myself. It's not a good game, but, you know. But it's not the worst game I've ever played, I suppose. Look at Boring Man McGillicuddy in first place. Look at how boring he looks. A total NPC over there. Not like the monkey. That monkey, that's a Super Saiyan. I don't understand what the rainbow bridges do. I feel like they fix your car. I guess that rainbow meter in the top right, I guess that's my HP. A vehicle could theoretically explode, which is good to know. Who's my rival there? Oh, it's, Meta Knight. This has gotta be the best track. I like that it's mostly straightaways. That's fun. The turns are wide and feel, like, actually doable. And then, other than that, it's just, a pretty forest to look at. Whee! Wahoo! No! I was enjoying myself, you jerk. You bully, you. Now let me win. Everyone, press on the brakes. Let me win. I'm the streamer, I get to win. No! Absolutely beefing it in the final round here. Damn, that was embarrassing. It's alright. They repair damage. If you wanted to use your boost power, you'd reduce your health and then replenish it. There's boost power? There's boost power? Can I use boost power? No one's told me anything. How do I do boost? I'll hit more buttons next time. Looking it up, I'm half right. The games there's only one captain, however in the anime, FZero GP Legends has Andy Summer as Captain Falcon, who then passed it down to Rick Wheeler, who is Ryu Suzaku in Japanese. Rick Wheeler. That's the most Yu-Gi-Oh name there is out there. Check the controls. We'll see if I can. We'll see if I'm smart enough. Settings. No. I'll just hit buttons. Just hit buttons and try. Alright, what happens if I hit B? Well, that makes me break. What happens if I hit X? That's not it. What if I hit, Y? Okay, something happened. Nope, but I think it's just because I let go of the gas. What if I hit shoulder buttons? Nope, they make you strafe. What about, like, the D-pad? Whoa! Okay, cool. I found an exciting spin maneuver. That's cute. Not helpful, but it's cute. Oh, I can go into first person! Wow! But then I can't see my cool cars. What's the point? Alright, well, oh my god. I'm not gonna win this race, I can only assume. And then maybe afterwards I'll look up the controls. Wow, this section is a lot. A lot to look at. I don't like this one so much. I don't like being in the tube. It feels restricting. It's giving me war flashbacks from when I played Jak 3. Do you remember? Do you remember in Jak 3 how you gotta, like, do that zippity-doo-dah section? And you're timed, and you have to dodge all the pillars, and I don't know how I did that. Dodge all the pillars, and yeah, it makes me think of that. I become less eloquent when I'm playing a racing game, it seems. There's gotta be a boost around here somewhere, haha. Surely nobody speedruns this. This game. It feels shockingly speedrunner unfriendly. Maybe the rival is, like, relevant to the selection of races. I don't know. It makes sense to me for it to work that way. Oh, this is a long one too. They actually made, don't they have a more recent FZero game that came out in the not too distant past? It was, I don't think it was on the Switch. Maybe it was on the Wii U? Or maybe it was just, no, I think it was a spiritual successor. I don't think it was an actual FZero game, but it was a similar kind of vibe and aesthetic. And it made everyone go, see, make more FZero, and that's what initiated my insistence that no one wants a new FZero game. We all just want to have sex with Captain Falcon. Because we do. I fully let go of the analog stick to itch my nose, by the way. I'm glad there were no turns at that point. 7th place, not too bad. The speed is making me overwhelmed. Yeah, it conveys speed really well. Maybe press Y again. Your meter went down a little. I'll try it again. Yeah, I think I bumped my mic there. Sorry. I did not mean to. Try holding down the Y button. The problem is the Y button is all the way across from the A button. You know, I'm playing on the Switch, so the A button is all the way here on the right, and the Y button's all the way here on the left, and so it's not super convenient to press them both at the same time. But I'll try that. I'll try that. Serial gapes? Serial gaps? What was the name of this fucking... We need to get Twiins a Pro Controller. Serial gaps. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Fun fact, Pro Controllers. I'm gonna hold Y. I'm holding Y. Nothing's happening? I think I just took damage. What if I hold... Hang on, let me do a claw maneuver. I've played Monster Hunter before. No, it does nothing. So I'm oh! That's alright, I didn't start that one off very well anyway. So let's retry. Oh yeah, fun fact, Pro Controllers are worse for Splatoon players. Did you know? They have, like, more ping or latency. Basically, you don't move quicker. You move slower and less efficiently. With a Pro Controller versus with, like, normal Joy-Cons. And so, professional Splatoon players, oh my god, this level's hard. They don't play with Pro Controllers. That's a little fun fact for you. Maybe you can only boost when the game tells you to? Maybe. Maybe when I'm over rainbow sections, I'll try it again. Well, I gotta pay attention slightly. Oh, right. The name. It is called Serial Gaps. I guess it makes sense that there are. Oh my god, this level really sucks dick. I was having fun and then this level happened. Alright, we're gonna finish this race. Ain't no one gonna stop me. Even if that means playing on pussy mode and just not hitting the acceleration button all that much. Yeah, I think the meter just goes down when I run into people. Okay, I'm focusing. Oh my god, why would you put those there? Why would you put those there? What's your damage? Retry, we're doing it again. 3, 2, there's 3 laps for this bullshit as well, by the way. Alright, gotta lock in. Gotta become gamer mode. I don't care about getting first. Other people will fall off the map, surely. Don't hit those blue things. They just kill you for fun. Oh my god! Help me! Okay. Where am I? Okay. This level sucks so bad. Oh my gosh. I want to finish this little Grand Prix, but this one is just... Oh, I ran out of tries. Game over. I died. Wow, what a shitty race that one was. Good, great job. Ruining the fun. Wowie wow. Wowie wow. I think I've exhausted everything this game has. Let's play something else. Let's do something else. Here. I'll make a poll. Slash poll. Okay. What now? We can do Animal Crossing. We could do Mario Kart World if we want to keep with our racing theme. Or we can pick a partner Pokemon for... Oh, okay, hang on. I'm gonna abbreviate this as Teto Pokemon. Where I had the idea of what if we choose... You know how Project Voltage, we got everyone... You know, we got Miku paired up with a bunch of Pokemon, one for every type, and I was like, what if we do that with Teto? And we just choose Pokemon relevant to Teto, and maybe we make up some fun, cool designs for her. So these are what we can do. I'm gonna set this to a 5 minute. 5 minutes to vote. You got 5 minutes to vote on what to do now, and I'm also going to, we can go to the bathroom. So it's a small little bathroom break. You can go to the bathroom, you can also get your drink or snacks if you need one, and then you can come back and make sure you vote on what we do next, and then we'll do that next because this game kind of blows. Let's find a picture of Captain Falcon somewhere. Hang on. He must be around somewhere. Yeah, I think he's in the garage. There he is. Okay, hang on. Go away. Not you guys. Okay, great. I'm gonna leave you guys listening to the FZero music, and we're gonna all hang out with the captain for a moment. And we can vote and go to the bathroom or get your snacks or whatever have you. There you go. You guys can be there. Okay, I'm gonna start the poll. Everyone vote on what you want to do next, because this game has exhausted its resources. And I'll be back in the not too distant future. Okay, there you go. Enjoy the music. I'm back. I'm back. How's the poll going? We got a lot of time. Plenty of time to poll it out. Cool. People are voting. That's good. Goodbye. Adios. I see you. I perceive you. Goodbye. They know. Stereotype Gamer knows. What did you guys say? This race. Am I the problem? Of course you are. What are we playing? Well, we were playing FZero, but the game kind of blows, so we're switching. We're switching over to something better. So vote on what you want us to do. So there you go. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a snack. I say we should play Getting Over It again. Sometimes I see clips of Jerma playing Getting Over It and I recall how frustrating the game was. The best part about this game was getting to make your own emblem. Let's see how this poll's going. We've only got 5 people voting. I don't know how many people are here. That might be everybody. Teto Pokemon is running away with it. Which is okay. What's your guys' favorite flavor of hand soap? Yeah, I wish mine was the purple one, but it's just never purple. Purple's usually lavender, and I like the smell of lavender, but I just gotta be honest, and the pink ones are always, pink flavors are just nicer. Clearly Mario Kart will win. Animal Crossing has no votes, which really tells me you all are fucking sick of Animal Crossing. We'll probably be drawing more of the villagers this Friday, though. So, Mango, that's hurt my hands. Oh, what did I? My husband went away. We should make a petition to get Twiins to finish Getting Over It. Impossible. That game is not finishable. It's actually a lie. Everyone who's finished it actually got paid off by Bennett Foddy. And so they got a special edition where he plays the game for them and they just pretend. That was the deal. That's why it got so popular. They all just got paid off by Bennett Foddy. This is super true. Definitely not fake news. I don't know why I thought he meant flavor as in eating. Cocoa is the worst one, by the way. Of hand soap? Cocoa? I have never encountered this. But I also tend to stick to, like, boring options, personally. Alright, Teto Pokemon has run away with it. So, nifty. Cool. I'll have to turn off my Switch. So, goodbye, Captain Falcon. Goodbye. I love you. Alright. Let me, put myself over here. Ah! I'm over here. I'm tiny and on the desk, but let me become normal sized and position myself properly. Okay, great. Y'all can look at me while I, just turn off the Switch too. And it's not like I'm hiding anything. It's just not particularly, interesting for you to look at. I'm gonna close that. Thanks, Captain Falcon. I don't know if I'll ever play you again. How can Mario Kart fail me like this? Alright. Turn off my TV first, because otherwise I'd turn off the Switch and then the TV doesn't have a channel to look for anymore, and so it freaks out and it goes to a non-existent channel, and the buttons are all busted, and so I try to change the channel back to where it was, but it thinks I'm just hitting menu, and I have to fight with the TV for like 3 whole minutes. So, yeah, my Switch too has all of my porn history on it. Why is there a pen over here? I don't even like writing with pens. But yeah, my Switch 2 has all of my porn history. That's where I like to watch it. We won't see half-naked men. Woe is us, truly. Well, I mean, if... Hang on. Nope. No half-naked men to show you. I would have showed you my desktop. but I cannot. It is from, the, lovely, Umiko-chan. So you should just check them out if you want to find some, half-naked men. Yeah, my desktop is, it's not safe for work. It's just, it's the 4 romanceable fellas from Baldur's Gate 3. Really struggling to put on some shoes. And that's all I can say about that. Let's go back over here. Pierce, Guzma, and other scrunkly sleep-deprived men in Pokemon. I do like the sleep-deprived men. I was thinking about the cringiest trifecta of fellas who I fancy, and it's the sniper from Team Fortress 2. Waluigi, and Travis Touchdown. the cringes collection of fellas I fancy. Alright, let's get a Clip Studio Paint window happening here. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Damn, she don't even have a saved image of polyester and polyurethane. I don't. I do have their transformation in my YouTube history, though. Cause it's good. It's really- and I also really actually, not to, like, in a non-goonery way, I really like the song. Like, yeah, they're handsome, and it's a fun transformation to watch. But I really like the song that's playing behind them. So let's save this as, we'll put this into VTube stuff, I guess. That's the folder I've got. As Teto Pokemon. Save. Okay. Well, window that so I can see you guys too. And this is probably too big of a canvas, and that's alright. We can make it smaller. Alright, there you guys are. I can see you again. Hello. Travis, my goat. He's such a cringe lord, and yet, you know, what are you gonna do about it? He's cringe. He's cringe, but he's free. Alright, hang on. This window is too big. I don't need to see this much of a window. Hang on. The trials and tribulations of only having one monitor. Alright. Okay, let's scoot you guys back over here. I don't need to be in the center. I'll put myself, I guess, back in the, I'll go over here. I'll go over to this corner. I'll move the jar so that it's not so in the way. Da-doot. And where did I put you guys? I think I put you in a stupid location. Yeah. I'll make you, that's the wrong button. Hang on. No, that should have been the right button. There we go. And I'll put you guys, there. No, I'll put you over there. You can be near the jar. Okay. And now, oh, let's change the stream info. Because it's been so consistent this whole time. Teto, Pokemon. And we'll change it to just chatting. Done. Yes, I know I closed a dock. I do it every fucking day of my life. Ask Allison to monitor. Then you will technically have 2 monitors. This suggestion won't help you, though. Allison is unfortunately not here, so a grand idea, but foiled by pedantry. Let's make this. Let's noodle-badoodle this around. Another very technical term. Yeah, no. Golly, goddamn. I think I've got a gigantic. Oh, right, because I do have a gigantic window because I zoomed in on Captain Falcon. Okay. And grand. Swell. Ta-da! Okay, cool. Now we can get Teto in here and choose some Pokemon. What's this? Saw a clip of one of the boys from Panty and Stocking strapped to a sex machine, and I'm like, what the fuck is this show? Yeah, it seems to be that for the most part. Okay, let's grab a picture of Teto. I think I've got one on my PC, actually. Fiddling through my files. All my damn folders to Synthv and Utao. There we go. And Teto. There you are. Open. Great. There she is. She's really big. This is a 5,000 by 5,000 canvas here. So we're gonna make her just a little bit smaller here. And we'll make the canvas also a mite smaller as well. We can always make it bigger again. Long canvas is kind of dumb. We'll do this. Grand. Great. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, let's get her a Pokemon for every type. So let's, real quick, I'm gonna pull up Bulbapedia, and we can just go, type by type. Pokemon. We're gonna start with normal. It's kind of a default type, you know? Middle of the road type. A solid starting point type. Copy. This is gonna be tiny. Paste. Yep. Cool. Let's start with normal. What's a good normal type Pokemon for Teto? So, my suggestion is Arceus. So, hi Mopafu. You've missed FZero arc. We played FZero. The game wasn't very good. And so I asked chat what they wanted to do, and they voted on giving a Pokemon of every type to Teto. Remember Project Voltage with Miku? How Miku did that big crossover with Pokemon? I was like, what if we do that, but with Teto? And we could maybe come up with fun designs for Teto for all the different types, like how they did with Miku. Doesn't that sound fun? So now we gotta learn a little bit more about Teto, I think. Or do we? Let me Google her. Let's see if we got any fun trivia about Teto. Utao. Teto. Alright. Here's some info on our beloved Teto, so we can get a bit of a grasp on her. Combined with a couple of others, Teto is often referred to as the 3 Utao girls, as they were the first 3 to be publicly released. Utao, in case you don't know, are free Vocaloids. That's where Teto gained her popularity. Depicted as more innocent than Miku, which makes no sense, because Miku is, like, purity incarnate. Teto is cheerful and eager, though she may be naughty at times, perhaps inspired by her mischievous roots from Doraemon. I guess she's inspired by Doraemon. She's depicted as a tsundere at times. She hates people who think their pigtails are actually drills. Like her pigtails are like drills that spin. She can be self-centered. She also likes baguettes. She's also a chimera, little bonus factoid. So, in case you want to know. She's also, older. She's 31. I know you wouldn't guess it, but she's 31 years old. Her name means heavy sound, which is pretty nifty. Yeah, and she likes French bread and playing tricks. And she dislikes rats. so there you go. Teto. She doesn't like rats. Oh, here's the trivia section. Is there anything good in the trivia section and not just like facts about her name? No. Wait! She appeared in the Project X Hatsune Miku crossover Project Voltage on April 1st as one of the Project Voltage High character cameos, where she also received official character art and 2 songs. That's so fun. One shared with Miku and one solo. She was currently the only non-Krypton future media character to be featured in Project Voltage High. I'll have to check that out as well, by the way. She's a fellow member of... Nah, not interesting. So, cool. Great. She's got some history with the Pokemon already. Isn't Miku 16 or something? Why is Teto 31? What, you think all you guys are the same age? People are born at different times. Miku's 16, but like Rin and Len aren't. Luca's older. The Kagamines are younger. People have different ages. Wait, are we making Pokemon based on them or giving her a team? We are giving Teto 1 Pokemon of each type. So, something relevant to Teto, now that we know a little bit about her. Maybe sticking to generally music, kind of like Miku, because, you know, she is also, you know, a voice bank. But yeah, there's kind of no rules, you know? I'm just asking because I thought they were all teens. No, there's hundreds of thousands of voice banks, and there are no rules. Some are animals, some don't even have designs, some are 8 years old, some are... someone made a voice bank of their grandma, like literally. So there's no rules, and it was whatever. So, Loudred for normal is a great suggestion. I love this. See, now we're already jumping in, thinking of portals. I like Loudred, especially because her name, it was like big sound or whatever. See, this is great. Do we want to go with Loudred or Exploud? Doesn't matter. I guess we don't need to pick a fully evolved Pokemon, now do we? It's just a matter of which one we like better. Where the fuck is Loudred? I'm sitting here scrolling through the entire Pokedex, trying to find god dang Loudred. It is a normal type Pokemon, isn't it? Is it pure normal? Is that my problem? Yes, I found it. Yeah, we're gonna roll with Loudred. I feel like it's little speakers. It looks like her drills in a way, you know? I always forget it has an evolution. I really like the whole Loudred line. I never got to Exploud though when I had it on a team. I started a new game before it could evolve. Excellent. We got 1 out of 18. In the same vein, Noivern for Dragon. Ooh, see, we'll jump to Dragon, and I like that idea. So let's get Dragon Pokemon. I spelled neither of those words correctly, just in case you wanted to know, so I can have a cute little logo here. There we go. Dragon. How do you feel about the color used for Dragon? Dragon's always represented with like a bluey, like a... I feel like it should be more purple than this, yeah? We'll put Dragon down here. And yeah, I like Noivern. I don't want to double up with Miku. Let me actually open up the Project Voltage page. Project Voltage. Cause I don't want them to share any of the same Pokemon. Oh right, Dragon, she got Miraidon, which makes sense, cause she's from the future. That's so cute. So that's great, I'll keep that on standby, and let me Google Noivern. Pokemon. Noivern. Things like this is so... this is the kind of crap I just do for fun on my own. And I like doing this with you guys, cause you think of stuff I wouldn't think of. Noivern! That kind of rolls with her Chimera as well, which is cool. Are we giving Teto Pokemon that Miku got? Oh right, no. But I think you asked that after I just, you know, said I don't want to give her the same as Miku. Or is that redundant? I think it's nifty. I like it. Oh, the voice banks. Okay, I get it. Yeah. 1 out of 18 is called progress. Exactly. A good way to think about it. Let's pick our next type. Well, let's do the starter types. We'll do grass next. Grass, water, fire. We'll do that. We'll do that next. So let me get grab a little grass symbol here. Ooh, wait. It would have been cute if normal was ditto because the April Fool's thing. Oh, that would have been kind of nifty. I kind of like Loudred. I feel like we can get April Fools in here in other ways, I think. But I like where your brain's at. What's a good grass type Pokemon? What are we thinking? The more we discuss Teto, the more I love her. I don't think she'll ever surpass Miku, based on my blue bias, but she's definitely a fave. Teto's got a really nice voice. It's hard. Like, I've got a good handful of free voice banks for my Synthesizer V studio that I use to make my music. And most of them are Japanese because that's just how it is. I can't make too many Japanese songs, because I do not know the language. It's easier to work in English. But every time I do have an idea that can work in Japanese, it's hard not to pick Teto every time because she's just got a really pretty voice. It's really clear and resonates really well. So yeah, she's swell. Let's take a look at some Pokemon. Who did Miku get for grass? You'd think I'd have remembered. I loved the whole Project Voltage so much. Right, Miku got Rillaboom. That's great, because Rillaboom's a drummer. That's so clever. We can ignore Rillaboom, but let's take a looky-loo at some other options. What's another maybe musical grass Pokemon? Rotom does not count. That's not an instrument. That's a noise, but it's a fun idea in its own special little way, I must say. A lawnmower. Oh, maybe Hydrapple? Cause what is a Chimera? Hang on, let me Google Chimera. Let me Google Teto Chimera. I get a look at her. Okay, her Chimera form just gets her basically like big bat wings and like a tail. So it's not something we need to worry about too much. So I won't worry about it too much. A Chimera is a soup. See, I don't think it is. And I'm jumping all over the place, but I want to say female Indeedee purely because of the pigtails. What type is female Indeedee? That's a fairy type, yeah? I will keep it in mind. Meloetta, Ludicolo, I don't know. Meloetta, we can't go with Meloetta. Miku got Meloetta. Oh, but wait, maybe actually Flapple. Kind of working with, because I was originally thinking of her Chimera form with the wings, and Flapple gets, like, similar wings like her, but it's a little apple guy. Oh, I think I may have convinced myself. I gotta be honest. I'm not sure. I don't think there's any other real music-themed grass-type Pokemon. Plenty that I think you can make an argument for them. But unless someone else has a better idea, I think Flapple might run away with it. I've got it copied. Dolliv? I was also thinking on the pigtails and seems kind of bratty. I don't wanna lean too much into how she looks. I think I'd rather focus more on, like, her personality. You know what I'm saying? Fun. Let's do water next. A walking, talking soup. This might be the only time I ever think, let's use Flapple. Because I kind of hate Flapple. It's a little ugly, you know? Like, especially compared to, the other one. Appleturn. Flapple's just way lamer. Let's do water next. There's a lot of water Pokemon. Miku got Primarina, which makes sense. But there's a lot of water Pokemon that are more musically inclined, I feel. So I think we should have plenty to work with here. I'm just copy and paste this over. Make it a bit bigger. Oh, I've also flipped it on accident. Hang on. Okay, cool. Water. Oh yeah, Blossom because it dances. That's a cute idea. Or Maractus because it does. Oh, hang on. You might convince me. Maractus. Maractus is actually musical. I'll hold on to Flapple for right now. But we might pull it back and go with Maractus instead. We'll keep that in mind. Cause I don't mind when you're stepping in, you know? Starmie. Cause she's a star. Please defeat the apple. Alright, everyone seems excited about Maractus. So we will swap out Flapple for Maractus. But for right now, what water Pokemon are we perhaps thinking for her? Let's take a look at what does music around here. Rotom again is always on my mind, I guess. Yeah, Primarina, but we can't use her. Swanna? I think it can learn sing, but it's not. Oh, well, there's Seismitoad, which is drum coded. Which feels mean. You get the mermaid, and I get the giant mud monster. But yeah, there is Seismitoad. Oh, there's also Quaquaval. Quaquaval dances, and is not a giant mud monster. I'm looking through the Pokedex, looking to see if anything else is like, that does music. Okay, I think we're picking between Quaquaval and the Mud Monster. After we make her team, will we discuss stats and see who would win between her and Miku? No, I don't think so. We won't discuss stats, but we'll just look at what they have and kind of roll with there. I'm kind of thinking Oshawott. Oshawott, why? Because it bonks on its little shell. That is cute. I think I'm gonna go Quaquaval. I do kind of love the idea of Seismitoad. Let me copy and paste Seismitoad over and see how you all react. Because I'm sure some of you don't remember what Seismitoad is. And that's so fair and valid. This is Seismitoad, in case you cannot recall. It is the vibration Pokemon. Mud Monster. I think we gotta go with Quaquaval. I think we gotta go with Quaquaval instead. Yeah, let me get rid of Seismitoad. Let me go grab Quaquaval. And then we'll also grab Maractus. Because that is an actual Giga Brain idea. There we go. Quaquaval! And I'm just gonna leave Flapple there, and I'm just gonna cover it with Maractus. Pokemon Maractus. Maractus is cute. I do like Maractus. I can't believe it isn't evolved. Maractus is one of the ones that feels like it should get an evolution. It's right up there with Skullvillain. You know, where it's like, why don't you? You should. This is bogus. Awesome, great. Let's save. File save. Yeah, funky guy, but I prefer the duck. He's a funky guy, but I think the duck is just the better choice. Also, Quaquaval has this orange plumage, which lends itself quite well to working with Teto. You know what I'm saying? Flapple doesn't even get released, it just gets left in the box. I always thought it was either him or the preform, the one with no hands and arms. Oh, yeah. I never liked Seismitoad. Let's do fire next. Fire's hard. What did Miku get? Miku got Skeledirge. That's probably why. No, yeah, Miku got 3 starters. Isn't that kind of cute, actually? Fire is one of the harder ones. There's not a ton of... Oh, but wait, actually, I think I've had a Mega Mind idea before I've even gotten to talk to you guys. You all can feel free to throw some ideas at me. Oh, man. Okay. We've got two. We've got two ideas that I think we can play with here. Unless one of you want to throw out some really, really clever idea at me. But what I'm thinking, I thought of Alolan Marowak, and I thought of Oricorio, which are both dancers. How do you feel? Or what do you feel? Do you feel? Do you have a thought or an opinion? Do you think twins? That's dumb. Or do you think twins? That's great. Which one? We're really working. There's no order here. Everything is chaos. Great. I think I prefer electric or Oricorio. What did Miku get? For electric you mean? I see what you're saying. Yeah, that is true. Oricorio has a lot of spread. Miku got Rotom for her electric one. Kind of want to say Volcarona for some reason. I thought Maractus and Cacturn were the same for a while when I first played Pokemon. They're pretty similar. I've seen a video recommended a couple of times, alluding to the idea that every Unova Pokemon is a reference to Kanto Pokemon. I should actually watch that. But as I said that sentence, I remembered that Cacturn is not from Kanto. Twins, I disassociated, wasn't listening to what you said. I think I'm gonna roll with, there's actually so many Fire-type Pokemon. Let me take a look at the whole Pokedex really quick. See if anything else catches my eye. Victini, which isn't musically relevant, but Victini represents victory. And you can consider Teto being, like, the most popular Utao. She's been in official, like, Hatsune Miku games, you know? And you can consider that, like, a victory out, you know? Like, she is winning in a way. I was thinking Victini too. I think, you know, we still got the ghost type we can get to with, Marowak, so maybe it can come back. But I think we've convinced ourselves with Victini here. Ta-da! Yippee. Okay, cool. Someone had suggested Indeedee, so I think Centiskorch, because this is a stretch. I think let's jump to Fairy, because there's a lot we can do with Fairy. There's a lot of Fairy Pokemon that could absolutely wheedle its way into making sense here. You had suggested Indeedee because of the pigtails, which is swell. But actually, Dashbun! Someone had mentioned Dashbun for normal because she likes her bread! Okay. Never mind, we found it. It's Dashbun. I didn't even get the fairy, little icon real quick. Hang on. Yeah, because, like, her whole gimmick is that she likes bread. She likes her French bread. It was you. Way to go, you. Yeah, we're gonna go roll with Dashbun, because there's also literally no other bread Pokemon, and it's just kind of perfect. So perfect. This has been incredibly successful. What did Miku get for Fairy? She got Jigglypuff. That's cute. That's cute, and that does make sense. Copy. And pasto. Dashbun. Hell yeah. Radical. That was so easy. Let's do Psychic next. Indeedee is Indeedee just Psychic? I thought it was part Fairy. Maybe I'm dumb. But yeah, we're gonna do Psychic next. That was actually the first one that Miku got for Project Voltage. She got Meloetta. And that artist, this artist who drew Miku, they drew a lot of these Mikus actually. But this artist who drew Miku with Meloetta, this picture, they also actually have done on their own time, I think. But they've also drawn Teto with Meloetta's other form, which is so cute. We might actually just roll with that. We might cheat for just this one and double up with Miku, but we'll think about it. We'll give it a good old thought. Let me grab a psychic marker here, and we can discuss further. Would you eat your Pokemon? I don't think so. I don't think so. Personally. But you know, I've also like raised pigs and turkeys that we had butchered. So I don't know, maybe. I had to try them at least once. So let's look at Psychic Pokemon. See if there's anything better other than Meloetta's other form. Psychic has a lot that I think has going for it. Screamtail, the Paradox version of Jigglypuff is kind of a hilarious choice because Miku got Jigglypuff. Mr. Rhyme, awful. If we're gonna use that, we gotta save that for Ice though, which I don't think we're going to. I hate Mr. Rhyme. I'm gonna... Actually, what type is Meloetta's other form? I don't know if it's actually Psychic. I'm looking at Meloetta. It's normal fighting! That means... Okay, cool. We're absolutely gonna do that. So we'll handle that when we get there. We'll do fighting next. But for now, we gotta pick a Psychic type Pokemon. Jinx is an opera singer. No. I don't think Jinx is the right choice here. Yeah, we got Indeedee with the pigtails, kind of. What do you guys think? This is where I wanted to put Indeedee and then an excited cat. We have never seen Magikarp as a dish, so I wouldn't discount it. Magikarp you have seen as a dish in the anime when the SS Anne crashed. James then tried to eat his Magikarp. However, it's incredibly tough. It's more scales than meat, so it's not good. And then it evolved anyway because that just be how it is sometimes. Maybe Kirlia? Kirlia also has kind of a pigtail idea going on with its... So does Hatchrim. I've got a handful of pigtail Pokemon. Gothitelle also has pigtails, but the vibes are off. The vibes aren't right. Ho hum hum ho. What do you guys think? Hatchrim's also a very good choice. We could pick Jinx's evolution if she had one. She's got a pre-evolution. I think between them all, I think I like Kirlia the best. So let's go Kirlia. Yippee. And let's get fighting in right now so we can grab Meloetta, since we had that Giga Brain idea. What did Miku get? What was Miku's fighting type? Right, it was Surfetched. That one was so cool. Fighting. I like fighting type Pokemon. Thank goodness we've got Meloetta, because honestly, fighting type Pokemon don't have a whole lot going for them in terms of... I do music, you know? The next best thing would probably him on top and spin it as breakdancing. fighting. Right, we'll put fighting next to psychic. How many types are there in Pokemon? 18! 18 whole dang types. Hang on, I gotta find Meloetta now. There she is. Cool, perfect. Woohoo! File save. Smudge all my layers together. Damn, I know, right? Okay, cool. Time to pick the next type. So what's a type we all like, huh? What's everyone's favorite Pokemon type? Ghost, of course. Let's go with Ghost. What did Miku get? For Ghost, she got Mischievous. Right, I remember. That was a very good Miku. So, I think Ghost, we got a lot we can work with Ghost, I think. I really like the Ghost type. So, this should be fun to suss out the perfect Pokemon. Someone said Mimikyu, and someone is right. You're so right. We don't even need to look at anything. You're so right. I had even thought about that before we even started doing this. I was like, oh, Mimikyu, of course. So perfect. Whoever you are correct and smart. And you had better be grateful that Mapafu didn't just take your answer. Gotta find Mimikyu. Hang on. Is it Ghost first? Or is it Fairy first? I found it. Yippee. But yeah, Mimikyu is genuinely the most perfect idea. Heck yeah. Ta-da! Swell. Really swell. Alright, now let's go with no one's favorite Pokemon type. What's everyone's least favorite Pokemon type? Bug, probably. But we got a lot we can do with the bugs, actually, so... I think I've said that for literally every type. There's a lot we can do here. There's a lot we can do here. Shut up. Me at myself. I thought about ground, but I think ground's actually pretty useful competitively. So I opted against it. Oh, the little boys are starving. Hang on, I need to feed the cats. So, you all speculate on types we haven't encountered so far. You know, have a good hard thought, and I will leave you with the scary music, and I'll be right back. I just gotta feed the cats so that they don't shrivel up and die. Like how they believe they would. So yeah, here you go. I'll be right back. I'm excited to see all the ideas you have. Usually free range ideas. Just start spitballing, and I'll be back real soon. Where's my be right back screen? There it is. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. What'd y'all say? I like most of the bugs in Pokemon. In real life, not so much. That's fair. What was Miku's bug again? That is a great question. I should have told you that before I left. Miku's bug was... Oh, Cricketoon. That's brilliant, honestly. Oop, I kind of love the idea of shiny Rabombi, actually. But why? Why am I hearing Scary Choir? That's just the music it is. Whirlipede, because spinning like a drill. Alright, well, it feels like a little bit like a W for wow, that's a stretch right now. Let's look at the Pokedex. See if we can think of anything with a little bit of a stronger idea behind it. So, another kind of more musically inclined little buggo. Or or relevant in any other way, you know? Like, I don't want to go Buzzwole because it's red, like her. But I don't know. Buzzwole being red might take it away. I'm joking. This is mean. I could say this. What about Wormadam in the trash cloak? Because it's like... Cause, you know, cause she's like an underdog kind of a deal. Like people don't take her seriously. I don't know. That feels like W for wow, that's a stretch. So... so maybe not. Looking at more buggies. Cricketoon was a really great choice. They really cheated. Giving Miku the one actually musical bug. I don't know why I had it in my head that there were tons of music bugs when there's not. Maybe just because bugs naturally are actually kind of like they chirp and sing and stuff. I wouldn't mauled at that. I'm kind of looking at Orbeetle. I was also kind of looking at Orbeetle. But I'm worried that it's just like, oh, it's red, you know? I don't want to do that, you know? I don't want to just pick, you know, thing because it's red, you know? What would Bugcatcher Summer Teto want? Bugcatcher Summer Teto would, based on the music video that I'm working on, I've got, most of the art is, like, sketched out fully. I just need to finish the pictures, and then I'm editing it together. She would want, probably Heracross. Actually, I have her catching horned beetles, for a bit there. Does he beep? Like Blipbug and everything? I don't think so. It's really a UFO. The signaling gives you music vibes. Maybe we just go with like a cicada. Cause cicadas also, you know, they sing and stuff. An excuse to give her Shedinja, at least, is, oh, it's a cicada kind of a deal. Maybe we spin it in the way, because this is her Synth V design, you know, because she's gone all the way from being a free Utao to now you can pay money to have, like, you know, real professional versions for her. Like a butterfly, and we could give her a, like, you know, a chrysalis to butterfly kind of idea. So, like, Teto was kind of made as a follow-up to Miku. No, Teto was just a free voice bank. Made, you know, to look similar to Miku because that everyone did. You look at Utaos, and everyone has, like, that same color palette. You know, the same kind of belts that Miku had in her first design. Sorry, I got up to make sure the cats weren't eating each other's food. So Bug is hard. Why is Bug so dang hard? Vespiquen? No. I'm gonna just start listing bug Pokemon. And we can all say yay or nay. Someone had suggested Volcarona. Maybe Vivian. Blipbug has had the most, like Orbeetle has had the most, like, reasons put forward, at least. Bugs are hard because they have this thing called an exoskeleton. Yeah, this is rough. Maybe we returned a bug. We'll come back to bug. Yeah, we'll come back to bug. Let's jump to something maybe a little bit easier. Get our creativity juices flowing in a different kind of way. We'll do ground next. You know, no one likes ground either, but that's okay. You know, we gotta get them all. So let's get ground in here. We'll put ground. Whoopsie poopsie doopsels. We'll put ground undergrass over here. Noise. Also, no, that doesn't even make them hard. It does mean that bugs can fall from basically any height. Oh, fun fact. Let's see. We're shift. Sorry, I think a car like peel out or something. It super confused me. Seismitoad is back on the menu. If we want to give her the mud monster. But I feel like there are actually better options. Whiskash has a vibe to it. That's not too bad. I like Toadscruel, but there's no way to, like, really justify Toadscruel. Crocodile just sounds like a guitar, but it doesn't actually have any, like, guitar theming to it. Ball toy. What did Miku get? What was Miku's ground type Pokemon? Miku's ground type was Flygon, which I guess they worked with vibrating as the like the idea, sound based as it were. Ho hum hum ho. What do you guys think? Back to the drill thing, Excadrill. You know, it's like on the nose, but almost in a clever way. You know, it's like, oh, she's got drills. So Excadrill, I like it. I like that argument better than this Pokemon just kind of looks like it has pigtails or something. It's like, it's more on the nose, which makes it feel... It's got a better mouthfeel to it, you know? I like that. I like Excadrill. That's a good idea right there. And while we're in this kind of mindset, let's jump to rock. Rock and ground, they always gotta go hand in hand. I mean, goddamn, in Kanto, I feels like every rock type Pokemon was also ground type, you know? So, it'd just be how it do. Hang on, I gotta find the corner. No. Zoom in. There we go. Trying to find the single pixel for the corner of a PNG. Alright. So yeah, jump into rock. Carbink, I just think it's cute. Carbink is pretty cute. What did Miku get? Miku got Aurorus. So, I don't know, I guess it's just pretty, which is tough. Rock type Pokemon are generally not particularly pretty. Corsola is part rock? What? I thought it was just water. Learn something new every day. There's Hisui and Arcanine. I don't know. Teto's got a kind of a classic flavor to her feel sometimes, you know? We could actually give her Diancie. Yeah, if Miku got, Aurorus, might as well, if the flavor of the month is pretty, then, you know, Miku got the pretty blue one, and Teto could get the pretty pink one. Nothing else is super musical based other than, I don't know, you could spin it as, oh, Lichen Rock because wolves howl. I think I've convinced myself. I think we're gonna go with Diancie. And then also you get to design Teto to kind of resemble like Mega Diancie, which is a plus. I would say Onyx, as Teto is described as loud. I would imagine a concert with this beast doing digging noise in the background. That is a fun idea. I like Onyx. Onyx is a good guy. I want Mega Steelix. We've already got that. It didn't help. Okay, I think we've lubed up our creativity. I think we can jump back to Bug and tackle it with confidence this time. If overlap wasn't an issue, I'd love to have given all the Vocaloids a Minior that matches their colors. Oh, that's fun. That's a fun idea. I think you could still do that easily. Right, back to Bug. Our nemesis. So let's think loose and goose and go with vibe and flavor. You know, there's not a whole lot of music going on, but what feels like Teto? What feels like an underdog and a tsundere, but a winner nonetheless? I'm thinking. I'm looking. I'm thinking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Things are cooking. Okay. I say we either go with Shedinja or Mega Pinsir. Or maybe Mega Heracross. Well, what do you think? No, not Mega Heracross. Shedinja or Mega Pinsir? Dustox, Vespiquen? Quiver Dance users for Bug. See, that's actually a good answer. I don't hate Dustox. A good argument. I like it. And if, never Mega Heracross, not once. This is a petition. Alright. It's pretty ugly, so sure. I think we're gonna roll with Dustox. Quiver Dance was a good argument in a world where I was like, what are the vibes? You know? Grand. Excellent. Hello, welcome, Mira. We're choosing Pokemon for Teto. One for each type. And we don't want to overlap with Miku. So, Dustox is giving Underdog to Beautifly to check off that box. Hell yeah. So great, awesome, we got the hard one. Let's jump to one of my favorite types, Poison. Miku, for Poison, got Toxtricity, and they didn't even give her the blue one, and it's like, what's wrong with you? Whatever. It's so whatever. But I remember, you might recall that Poison Miku was my least favorite one. Let me get Poison in here. And we'll put it, oh yeah, over here near Ghost. Sure, fuck it. And then I'll so you can all remember what Poison Miku looked like. My least favorite one. I kind of couldn't get what their thought process was. Like, why give her rock and roll Toxtricity, but then make her goop? So yeah. That's okay. That's alright. That's fine. Miku's bug was, Cricketune. Toxapex? I like poison types, so I don't mind looking at them. We should absolutely choose a Pokemon you hate. Let's see. What's some good poison type Pokemon we got? Let me scroll up. Okay. Let's see. Iron Moth is part poison? I learn something new every day. There's Sneasler. Sneasler's kind of hilarious. I don't think I have a good argument for it though. So, ignore that. We've got Reveroom. You know, leaning into her loud noise kind of idea. It is also part steel, so in case we can't think of anything better, we could reserve it for steel. theoretically. We've got Gloom and Vileplume who dance in Pokemon Snap, which is kind of hilarious, but a bit of a stretch if I do say so myself. We've got the poison, like, collection, you know, Okidogi, Monkey Dory, Fezzidipity, and Pecharunt. And between, of all of those four, Pecharunt feels the most relevant. Maybe, but, I don't know, still feels kind of like a stretch. I like Dragalge. We could argue that it or Crobat lean into her Chimera form with her winglings. Huh, that's kind of... Those are the thoughts. Ariados, because it matches her hair. We're not just trying to match her hair. Trubbish, Toxapex goes a bit with the whole underdog thing, maybe. With Trubbish? I don't think so. I think Trubbish is too much of a stretch. When in doubt, Clodsire? Amoonguss to lean back into the April Fool's thing feels funny. I feel like I had made a good point with Crobat, or maybe just Golbat. We'll go with Crobat. Crobat because it's got the wings like her Chimera form. Did I get poisoned? I did. It's got the wings like her Chimera form, and it's also a friendship evolution. Which I think is sweet. The idea that she has a friend to play with. Hell yeah. Does Sneasler know any dance moves? Let's look at Sneasler, because I like Sneasler. I feel like the only person on Earth who actually likes Sneasler. But let's give her a gander. Sneasler can learn, relevant to our thing that we got going on here. Screech, Low Kick, Acrobatics, Rain Dance, Swords Dance, that's kind of it. I think we have enough ladies dancing here. We got a lot of ladies dancing. I liked where your head was at. Let's jump to... Electric. We gotta get Electric in here. Boogie Woogie Woogie. Pikachu's, that's not her name. Right, no, we've already got Electric. No, we don't. Well, what? Miku's was, Rotom. So, that means technically Pikachu's on the table, but, I don't think we're gonna roll with Pikachu. Sorry, the frog has re-entered my throat. You know how it do. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Hang on, I gotta make sure Pippin doesn't eat all the cat food. Like a little fatto boy. Oh yeah, there's Electric Oricorio. We've already got Ghost, so that one's out. We already got Fire, so that one's out. What's the other Oricorio type? Psychic? So that one's out too. So Oricorio is definitely on the table. So that one's definitely a good idea. Let's just real quick give a cursory look through. Make sure there's nothing else that we like even more, but I do like Oricorio a whole lot. A Alolan Golem. The joke is that it doesn't fit at all. Toxicity, but we don't want to do overlapping. Oh, Oricorio is also part flying. So theoretically we could hold on to it for flying. Let's open up flying as well. We're gonna handle these two at the same time. So let me also grab a flying little logo for us here. Nice. Dun-dun. Okay, so let's look at more electric type Pokemon that could theoretically work. All the Tapu Koko feels musical in its own way somehow. We can't go with any of the Rotoms. And Circuitry, kind of working with the idea that they're voice banks, you know, that they're in the computer, is a way to think about it. Flaffy, do androids dream of electric sheep? Which is a pretty cute idea. Let's look at the flying type and see if there's anything better than Oricorio for flying. Squawkabilly. Working directly with the, like, rockabilly, like, music format. There's a lot- birds are, you know, musical, so flying feels like I might have a lot of options for us. Archeops is the only Pokemon with Defeatist, if we want to work with her underdog idea. Defeatist is an ability where if a Pokemon reaches 50 HP, it actually lowers its attack. It only hurts the Pokemon. Shaman, if we want to work with a hero angle instead, like an underdog that is succeeding in a way. What Pokemon did Miku get for flying? Oh, she got, Chatot. So honestly, Chatot and Squawkabilly are kind of hilarious. Like alternates for each other. It's kind of really adorable, and I think I want to do that. I think I want to go with Oricorio for electric and Squawkabilly for flying. I say Raichu, the forgotten sibling, to the most popular sibling. I think Raichu is plenty popular still. Do it, Flaffy. Okay. We gotta pick. We got, what all do we like better? Do we like Flaffy and Oricorio? Or do we like Oricorio and Squawkabilly? Or do we like Flaffy and Squawkabilly? Do we want to completely abandon the idea of Oricorio and go with Flaffy instead? I really like Flaffy. Registeel for steel? But why? Is it, again, kind of working with the Robobot idea? Oh wait, did Flying Miku have Altaria? Or did she just look like Altaria? No! Chatot is her normal type! Yeah, Flying Miku did have Altaria! Wow! Wowie wow. Wow. Okay, so how do we feel? How do we feel about all this? Let's go with Flaffy. Let's go with Flaffy. I do like the idea of Flaffy. And then we can choose between Squawkabilly and Oricorio for flying. There it is. Flaffy! I love Flaffy. And we're going with Flaffy mostly because it actually looks like a sheep. Also because of the line, that's my favorite. And also because it's pink, and so it kind of lends itself well to Teto's color palette. Cute. Okay, and now, for flying, do we want to go with Squawkabilly or Oricorio? While you decide on that, I will grab the next type. Which will be ice. We'll do ice next. I don't have ice yet, do I? So yeah, which one? Which one do we like better? Oricorio or Squawkabilly? I like both plenty. I think Oricorio which also means we gotta pick any Oricorio. Where did you guys go? I've lost you guys. There you are. Which also means we could pick any Oricorio. We don't need to pick the electric Oricorio. We could pick whichever one we like the best. So we could still theoretically give her like Flamenco Oricorio if we wanted to. Or whichever one we like the best. Squawkabilly, our backup dancers are quite full. Ooh, any Oricorio. I know, it's tough. I'll leave flying on the back burner for when people are a little bit more eager to throw their opinions out there. Let's jump to ice while we're here. Miku's ice Pokemon, by the way, was something. Oh, it was Lapras, right. Oh, I guess that makes sense. It was kind of the first Parish song, like sing type kind of Pokemon. So Lapras makes sense. A little intimidating, honestly. If they chose Lapras, it means like what did they leave us with? You know, what kind of stretch do we gotta make now? Sneasel. There's an argument for Sneasel or Weavile being kind of that underdog mentality. Dugong also sings, being, mermaid coated. So does Frostlass. Ooh, Frostlass is actually a pretty fun idea. That's kind of all we got working with us. I quite like the idea of Frostlass. But maybe I just like Frostlass? Does anyone have a better idea? Yeah, Jigglypuff was used for Miku. Yeah. We've got Mr. Mime. Smiles. Why Cryogonal? Like, what about Cryogonal makes you feel like it would work? I quite frankly think Mr. Rhyme would work better than Cryogonal. And I hate Mr. Rhyme. Being a little tap dancer, I think we're gonna roll with Frostlass. We're gonna go. We choose one pretty Pokemon. Let's jump back to flying. Get that handled. Squawkabilly's just so boring, but maybe that's a boon. I'm looking at the Oricorios. They're all dancers. They're all dance styles. And Squawkabilly is actually, like, musical based. Well, I'm gonna go with Squawkabilly. Fuck it. This is what happens when you don't share your thoughts. Low-key, I was thinking Swinub because he looks like a little bun. That's cute. Great. We're almost done. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Which means, next up we've got Steel. They gave Miku Jirachi for Steel. I think we have a lot we could work with here, though. I think we can definitely find some kind of, like, radio Pokemon or something. A loaf of bread, and then eat that Pokemon. Baby Polar Bear because it's kind of an underdog, blanking on the name. Cubchoo? Yeah, it is. No one likes it because it looks so snotty. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got with Steel? Let's see. We got the Tinkaton line. You could make an argument for Tinkaton, maybe. Wait, what type is Silvally? I think we already missed it. I think it's normal. Pokemon. Silvally. And type null. Yeah, it's normal. And so is type null. Okay. Because I remembered, because, you know, she's a chimera. And that was my thought. Would we want to swap out Loudred for Silvally? I don't know. We might. Mawile? Its mega kind of reminds me of her pigtails. Maybe. Do we have anything more music coded? Perhaps? Probably not. We got Reveroom again. Reveroom does kind of lean into her her loud idea with her name. I'm looking at the Pokedex. You know how it be. Yeah, I think I kind of like Reveroom. They can be any type though. Silvally can be any type, like Arceus, but its default is normal, isn't it? Like you have to give it an item to change its type, and theoretically you can, you know, with abilities and stuff, you can change any Pokemon's type. I think I like the idea of giving her Reveroom. Oh, that would mean drawing Reveroom though. Klefki is underappreciated. Probopass because it passes through? I feel like not quite. Bronzong does work actually. It's a big bell. Alolan Dugtrio because of its fabulous dancer hair. A cute idea, but I think actually Bronzong being a bell is a really solid suggestion. So we're gonna go with that. Do. Nice. Can't explain it much, but it gives Teto. Which one? Klefki does kind of give the vibes. It's cause they're both like underappreciated, I think. Oh, just the keys? Oh, just an Utao? That kind of thing. Great. Cool. And that leaves us with Dark. We might go back and swap out Loudred if we feel like Silvally is a better fit. For right now, let's focus on our final type. My favorite type, one of my favorite types. I've got like 5. But I do love dark types. I love dark type trainers. I love dark type Pokemon. If I were a Pokemon trainer, I would either be a fighting or a dark type. It's just how it is. So let's pick a good dark type Pokemon. Probopass won't be sad about it, mostly because it has 2 neurons, and they haven't connected in a while. I like Probopass. I think it's funny, but maybe just because it kind of reminds me of Allison's dad. Because of the mustache, you know? Let's see. Dark-type Pokemon, what do we got? We've got Morpeko. Yeah, with its full belly mode and hangry mode, maybe playing with her tsundere-ness. By the way, Miku got Obstagoon. It was so fucking cool. One of a fan favorite Miku right there is Miku with her Obstagoon. That was a really good design. We've also got Ho-Hum. Spiritomb has caught my eye for some reason. Shiftry has allusions to like Kabuki Theater, which is fun. We could play with that. Still looking. Must avoid Obstagoon. Bummer. Malamar. Malamar is a special little guy, a special little freak weirdo. Being objectively evil, which is kind of hilarious. Houndoom's horns could resemble her pigtails if we want to roll with that idea. That's kind of the best I can. Darkrai, just because it's cool. Why, Absol? I don't mind hearing you out. I just need to know a reason why. You know, why Scrafty? Why Sableye? Why Absol? Why Chiyu? I need to know why. And if the answer is gonna be because it's red, we're gonna need a little bit of a stronger connection than that. What had I said? What's all the things I had listed? I listed so many dang things, I feel like. And I feel like the first one had a good reason. Right, Morpeko. Being, also because it's a Pikachu clone, you know? So that's kind of funny. I don't know, I'm just listing dark types. Impidimp because pink. I think I'm gonna go with Morpeko. I'm gonna also specifically go with hangry mode, if I can. Yeah, because it's... Oh, but we do already have Mimikyu, so that actually feels unnecessary. You know, it was a great idea, but then I realized, actually, I didn't need to do that. So, I'm gonna pass Morpeko to the side, which means I'm personally between Shiftry and Darkrai. The nightmare Pokemon. Maybe Zoroark, working with the, kind of like imposter syndrome, maybe a mentality. An imposter. Oh, I'm not a Vocaloid, I'm pretending to be a Vocaloid, you know? By being an Utao. I may have just convinced myself, I gotta be honest. You said Weavile first, so maybe a for dark. Yeah, I thought about it too. I thought about that too. Forgot I had a hangry mode. I know. And I feel like, what does the hangry mode even do? Feels like it just turns purple. Like it doesn't actually do anything different. Great. Awesome. So cool. This means I've got one for everything. We just now need to decide. Do we want Loudred for normal, or do we want Silvally for normal? That's our big final question that we gotta nail down here. I like both a lot. We just gotta figure out which one we like more. Poltegeist would have been fun. Goes for her. She would have been a counterfeit. I was gonna be like, why? That's cute. That's funny. I'll vote for my bias here. Well, I'll make a whole dang poll for the 3 people who care enough to actually vote. Normal. Loudred. Silvally. That might be spelled wrong. We're gonna make this one much shorter. That's gonna be a 1-minute poll. Vote, 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 vote. I think Silvally is a better choice. It just has a stronger connection. It does have a good, strong connection. Loudred is working with her name meaning, like, loud noise kind of a deal. Unfriended, muted, and blocked. Ditto final answer. And if we go to a tie, then I'll be the tiebreaker. Silvally's definitely a better choice. May I suggest Porygon Z? Oh, kind of playing with, you know, the computer vibe. That would be cute. Whoa, a massacre. My boy. Silvally does seem to be running away with it. So yeah, we're gonna roll with, Silvally. Being a Chimera, I think yeah, it won. 6-2. Thank you everyone for voting. Yeah, and look, yeah, 5 people care to vote. You're so right. Let's grab Silvally. And swap out Loudred. Loudred was a great idea. I just think Silvally is a better idea. Oh. Oh, type null or Silvally, actually. I think Silvally. I think she's fully evolved. Since she's got her Synth V, you know, design going on. Sorry, Loudred. You just didn't quite make it. Cool. Grand. Excellent. Fun. And then maybe in my own time, I'll design these. Maybe I'll reach out to people to help. I don't know. And, wowie wow willikers. It's Teto. Save. Yes. I will go home sad and crying. I'm already home, so I don't have to cry. I personally don't mind either, but I voted for Loudred because I felt bad. Rip Flapple and Loudred, for real. You know, sometimes things gotta just give a place for better ideas. It is what it is. Wowie wow. This was fun. Had a grand old time playing FZero with you guys for a small amount of time, and then doing this with you guys for a significantly longer amount of time. I always like making graphs with you guys. This ended up looking much prettier than I thought it would, too. It will annoy anyone with, like, OCD, because they're not really lined up, but this could have looked far worse. So wowie wow, what a fun old stream that we got to have today. Really swell stuff. But I think that might be it. I have no other gimmicks or gaffs for you. You didn't have to point it out. I can't unsee it now. Well, you would have noticed it eventually. All you had to do was go from Dustox down to Bronzong there, and you would have seen it. It was inevitable. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Even if I didn't pick your ideas, I always like seeing your ideas, because you guys think in different ways than I do. So, it's always cool. Yippee! Oh, wahoo! Thanks for being here. This was pretty fun. Always like this Pokemon team making stuff. I know, I just like Pokemon, and it's so tough. I'm watching a lot of Wolfie right now. Wolfie VGC. And I'm like, I gotta stop engaging with Pokemon, because Legend Za is gonna come out next month, and I don't want the algorithm to know I care. I don't want it to spoil me. But I care. I just can't stop caring. So yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for helping me out. Thanks for tolerating me, as always. Had a lot of fun, doing a chill kind of whatever the fuck we wanted stream today. So thanks for being here. Drink your vegetables, eat your water, make smart choices, be good. Just be good enough, you know? And I'll see you on the flip side. Adios. And goodbye.